TV Leadership. This is Gotham coming at you from Perth, Western Australia, doing my day 19 of my core accountability recording. Proudly launched and coached in the business by Ujjal Bose from Sydney and mentored in life by Double Diamond going triple, Ganesh and Rekha Shenoy. Such an amazing day. I thoroughly enjoyed this skill development session from earlier today. So many good takeaways, so many good learnings, and great to see everyone putting their hands up and sharing. Tron's training was definitely amazing, to say to say the least. It was just next level. It's actually a really good segue into what my shares for today are gonna be. I was just like reviewing my notes from FEC from Diamond IBO's Derek and Jill Kosek. I really like Derek and Jill Kosek. Just the way Derek's personality is just so calm, composed. I've probably seen his retirement video, which is on YouTube, like multiple times. I'll put up the link to that on my YouTube link. So if anyone wants to watch it, they can watch it. I believe he walked out of his job in his mid-20s, 26, I believe, and has been financially free ever since. He was just so good on content, and the quality of his content was so good that I've got so much notes over here from the FEC, but I've just picked out three things that I just want to share about today, just to kind of keep it in line with our Sunday skill dev, what my takeaways from that were. One of the things he talks about is around closing the mental gap between you and your mentor, and just says, be a great learner. What is your coach talking about? And then being able to duplicate it. And that is such a powerful thing. And today, for me, it was, just like I said, for me, Tron's share today gave me genuine happiness. Like from the bottom of my heart, I was like super happy, super proud, because just to see him deliver the content around association was just top notch, where he covered off all aspects of it, the way he covered it, the structuring, the examples that he used, his personal testimony, and it was just such a perfect topic. And I'm glad we actually recorded it, because I want to cut just that part of it, and we can always use that as part of an educational audio as well. So that was superb. So one of the points is close the mental gap between you and your mentor. This is something I consciously do on a very daily basis, keeping in constant communication with Ujjal. For me, even trying to tap into the mindset of all the audio speakers, especially Ganesh. That is something like, I want to bridge that gap. Anytime Ganesh drops a message on the group, I want to be the first person to respond to it. I want to be like, if you hear what Nakul talks about, what Hemant talks about, and if those are the results that we're after, we need to have built the same level of trust and relationship that Nakul, Hemant, and all the other multiple leaders that Ganesh has helped shape in the past. And we've got a very similar opportunity. It's an equal opportunity where everyone can put their hands up and bridge their gap, because Ganesh is such a person that he's always happy to help. We just need to put our hands up and earn that, so earn our stripes, to speak of. The other part Derek talked about is around commitment. He gave a really cool example around marriage and commitment. You commit first before getting married. The same way over here with our business. We need to commit with our why. We need to commit to our own reasons. We need to commit to our long-term vision. We need to commit to our everyday actions, the weekly game plan. We need to commit. We need to commit first before getting married. The other point he talked about is just around having a long-term vision. We need to understand that we're in a long-term business where it is a 2 to 5 year game plan. He talks about, in the outside world, a lot of people, like majority of people in the outside world, do not even know that freedom is an option. So we've got a bit of a responsibility. So outside of 9 to 5s, outside in the weekends, we need to maximize our time. We can either be busy being busy, or we can actually be busy being productive. It's a daily decision that we need to make. We need to understand the why and why we're actually doing this in the long run. Yeah, and just want to wrap it up with this last thing that he said. I think we've heard this before. What you do 9 to 5 makes us a living. What we do 5 to 9 makes us a life. So 9 to 5 makes us a living, and 5 to 9 makes life. So it is super crucial. There's so much good content that Derek and Jill shared. I'll try and highlight maybe two or three every single like whenever I get a chance to keep sharing. But yeah, guys, super excited. It was an amazing Sunday. Evolve 2 weeks done. We're starting week 3 tomorrow. So don't forget Mondays is protein only days. I went for my weigh-in today, seeing some really good progress. So really happy with that. Let's keep continuing, stay in the game. And yeah, guys, happy business building for the week ahead.